Undefeated, Ja Morant leads Grizzlies to victory over Pelicans. Round featured 7 other games. It wasn't beautiful, but the result is there. Ja Morant led the Memphis Grizzlies' victory over the New Orleans Pelicans away from home by 116 to 115. Although the Grizzlies started the season without the star, since his return the team has not lost. It was close, but Memphis won its 4th in a row, its best phase so far. Morant scored 31 points and distributed 7 assists, while Desmond Bane contributed 27 points and 7 decisive passes. On the other hand, Brandon Ingram had 24 points and Zion Williamson added 23. But for Ja Morant to win the difficult victory for the Grizzlies over the Pelicans away from home, it was necessary to go through overtime. However, if Jaren Jackson Jr. had made a free throw at the end of regulation time, it would not have been necessary to go through the struggle in the next 5 minutes. Playing in their domain, the Pelicans saw the Grizzlies start better, with Ja Morant and Desmond Bane commanding the Memphis attack. The difference reached 8 when Xavier Tillman scored for the visitors, but New Orleans turned it around at the beginning of the second quarter. Although the away team managed to regain the advantage on the scoreboard, with Bane, it was only for a short time. Afterwards, the hosts were always in control of the game until the end of the first half, when they partially won by 48 to 43. Then, after halftime, New Orleans continued to maintain the lead. Despite Ja Morant doing everything for the Grizzlies to come back, it was the Pelicans who commanded the score. C.J. McCollum made 3 and the home team won 59 to 52. But Morant insisted and he scored 5 consecutive points and the difference fell to 2. But after that, the Pelicans resumed their best level and began to open before long. New Orleans had a 17-2 run and then the score was 77-63. Ja Morant still scored for the Grizzlies, but the Pelicans led by 15 before the final quarter. Then Marcus Smart, returning from an ankle injury after missing more than a month of action, sparked Memphis' fightback with 2 straight three-pointers. Then the gap fell to 7, with around 8 minutes remaining. The Pelicans' advantage began to plummet, while the Grizzlies' number of three-pointers grew more and more. When there was just over a minute left, Memphis cut it to 2. Jonas Valanciunas scored for New Orleans, but Bane connected from 3, closing the gap to 1. The Grizzlies' defense worked, and then Morant drove to the basket and was fouled. However, the arbitration reviewed the bid and concluded that there was no infringement. But Jackson was fouled by Valanciunas and had 2 free throws. He got the first one right, but missed the second one. Thus, the game was tied and would go into extra time. Extension then, the Grizzlies managed to take the lead at the beginning of overtime. First, with Ja Morant. Then, Smart made a basket, was fouled and made the free throw to make it 107-104. Brandon Ingram scored, while Zion Williamson tied it at 107. Morant and, later, Jackson, put Memphis ahead by 113-109. The point guard expanded the difference to 6. Ingram hit a 3. Bane was fouled with about 3 seconds left and needed to make at least 1 free throw. And did. Then, McCollum still hit 3, but there was no more time. Thus, the Grizzlies won their 4th consecutive victory. In contrast, the Pelicans lost the 3rd of their last 4 games.